I have no idea what I'm doing with that. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Space Astronomy. As you can see, I have been toying around with immersive engineering. I've got steel automated. Somewhat. We have multiple purposes for getting into this, and one of them is just, I like immersive engineering. It's cool. I love having the wires hanging everywhere. So far, this guy and this guy are the only things I'm really using. I might look into getting into some of the bigger stuff, but I don't know. Really don't need it all that much. Right now we got 21 blocks of steel. I've got more coal coke in here. If I can figure out how to get it moved over. As you can see, I am failing at that. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, well, good to know. Apparently, you can climb the post. I am not about to start going down that hole. Where's my rocket? Oh, right. Our rocket is right here. Because, as you probably saw in this box, I have a lot of things. Look at that. Tier 2. So, we do have the stuff to build a Tier 2 rocket. We're not going yet. And 2 Tier 1 boosters. Hey, look at that. We got a Tier 2 rocket. I think there's a quest for that. So, there is something I do want to talk to you guys about. Gives me another rocket launch pad. Good to have a backup of that. Let me see. We do have to go back to the moon. We have a couple of things we still need to do over there before we start heading off anywhere else. As you can see, there's one quest with unclaimed rewards. I've done a few things here and there. So like in here, I've got pretty much everything except for the deep storage because it's deep storage. It's expensive. I don't have enough ender pearls yet. I'm still farming them. The tools and weapons, I've unlocked this chaos. There is a set of tools and armor that can be crafted for every planet that you can go to. I think the Desh. Yeah, Desh should be the first one that we can actually get to. And we have to craft a Desh set of tools. So that requires going to Mars, I believe. That requires Dash. In here, I haven't really been doing anything. This is all kind of stuff that I just want to get to when we get to. I think the next one we might actually look at is getting to the Ender Quarry. A very improved quarry. But it'll help with something I want to try to set up today. It's not going to be fully hooked up today. The upgrading reactor. I still have to make a resonant ender. I need 20 buckets of it. I wonder if I hold that in a drum, if it'll count it. Maybe. My reactor doesn't need that much, though. Mine's full of gellied cryothium right now. But I have a quest under getting started. We only have like 2 quests left in here. And that is the quest for going to the end. And the reason why I have not claimed it yet is because I'm trying to decide if I want to or not. So, one of our rewards is 64 bottles of enchanting. Not super useful. But this angel ring right here could be extremely useful. But at the same time, it renders our glider and jetpack completely pointless. While you have the angel ring on, you have the ability for creative flight. And I'm trying to decide whether I feel like we should do that or not. I could, if I ever wanted to, craft one later on. But I don't think I really want one right now. I don't really have a need for one. I spend most of my time building and stuff on the ground anyways. So it's not a big deal. That right now I'm just kind of leaving that there because I'm not too sure what I want to do with it. So let me know what y'all think. Should I take the angel ring and use it or not use it, or should I just grab one of the other ones and just be done with it? Because like I said, I can always craft an angel ring later if I really, really want to. But I'm not sure if I really want it right now. So one of the things we're going to do today is we are going to travel back to the moon. We do have some stuff left to do on the moon. We've got a fancy tier 2 rocket. You can see this thing's got boosters on it. So the tier 2 rocket should get us to Mars. And not there. There, yeah. You can see it's a little bit bigger than the tier 1 rocket. It does have the boosters on the side. And it takes us all the way to Mars. I think there's one other place it can take us to. I'm not too sure about that. But I think this is officially farther than I've ever been in this mod. I never got this far last time. I have done a little bit of work around random things here and there. This is something I want to clean up today. So one of the things I want to do today is I want to set up a processing system. And the processing system is going to be extremely simple. Pulverizer, a sag mill, and either an alloy smelter or a redstone furnace. I might do an alloy smelter. I don't know if I feel like giving it an octadic capacitor, because that actually does make it faster than this thing can even go. But then after we actually set it up, it's going to be a whole bunch of work actually setting up the filters. I've got most of the ores and stuff in here. But the only things I really need to filter out are the things that go to the sag mill. But at the same time, it would be nice once we get down this quest line of machines and equipment to either of these, we can get silk touch. So that means things like diamonds and lapis and emerald and redstone would all be coming to us as well. I have a little bit of redstone, but I mind that. So we have a good amount of coal ore that I've collected randomly. And if we can get some of this stuff... Brain, catch up. Get some of that stuff set up for auto processing, then I don't have to do as much work. Now, I'm kind of using today as a bit of an interesting situation. I have been a little busy, so I haven't exactly had time to do a whole lot of recording stuff for this one. So I'm actually recording this the day it goes up, which does not give me a whole lot of time to actually do anything. But we are going to go to the moon. We are going to get this little system here set up. But I'm also going to take you around and actually show you a couple of the other things I've done. So like our ME system has improved. As you can see, we do have auto crafting of a few things. I have the pattern terminal down here. I don't have many patterns because I don't really plan on doing a lot of auto crafting. And I have a fluid terminal. I wasn't sure if I actually wanted to use this, but I have determined that I will, because as you can see, I have a 64K fluid drive with 2 fluid types and about 7,600 fluid bytes used of 65,000. I thought this used to be a 1-to-1, so like 65 buckets used to be 65,000. No, it's far from that. What did I say we were at? 7,600. I have over 1,000 buckets of oil. I also have 443 buckets of creosote oil. So this definitely is going to be working well for oil and fluid storage. I might throw in some lava and stuff just so I can, have it. I don't think that it actually serves a purpose, but it's there. Let's see, what else have I done? Our mining dimension hasn't really changed all that much. I never use this room. I should probably just leave it alone. The food area, I have done a little bit of work. I've been harvesting up stuff a little bit, kind of crafting things as I go. So I actually have a little supply of random foods that we can snack on. Downstairs, I have changed things just a tiny bit. I'm waiting for these guys to finish growing so I can move them over so they're not here right as I step out of the door because they hurt. I have sugarcane and hemp down here. The hemp is actually kind of an interesting situation because it doesn't regrow. I have to bone meal it. It's been like that for ages. Down here, it doesn't exist. Still haven't done anything there. Let me see. Hi. Oh, he's gone. Okay, he's in the pressure room. 11 damage. Yeah, you can see I've done a little bit of upgrading of our weapons and stuff. I threw a diamond on our pickaxe. It's got quite a bit more durability to it now. I think our hatchet or our mattock has also gotten a diamond. I haven't really been doing anything in here. I'm kind of debating if I want to leave it here or if I just want to tear it down and do something else in here. I have an idea. And that would be an entire video in and of itself. But I'm still working on that. I have my XP storage and enchanting stuff over here if I ever want to enchant. I have 80 levels of XP in there, so I get a good amount of XP from everything. While working around the base, I have been subsiding myself on this melon juice. It's been working out nice. Obviously, I've been playing with immersive engineering. I've been doing quite a bit over here with this. I've been debating if I actually want to go through and do the whole setup for a diesel generator and give it like a little auto farm something somehow in here and just kind of let it do its own thing. So one of the unique things that I'm doing with immersive engineering is that this is an entirely self-contained room. It is not connected to the rest of our base for power and such. This is entirely self-contained. The only stuff right now that I am using outside of the mod are the blocks. I have obviously this little shelf over here to hold the plates. I think I have the plate mold on there. I'm using the crates, which I've gotten a bunch of now, and I am using just one drum with a fluid conduit on the side because for whatever reason I don't think I can actually put the drum in there. Let me see if I can. No, I can't. Okay, well, I'm doing that because otherwise this thing fills up really, really quick because I do blocks. Other than that, I think the only object I'm using outside of it is this Yellorium blocks. I would like to do plutonium blocks, which would actually generate more power, but our reactor is too efficient. I get plutonium from spent Yellorium, and I don't have enough. I have not been working down in the reactor, but I have been working down here. As you can see, things in here are a little bit cleaned up. I have wireless access to our storage system now. And if I come over here, this is all our auto crafting and stuff. So this is an entirely self-contained system for charged Certus cores and all of the processors. Everything comes to this chest, and from there, the item conduit sorted out where it needs to go and brings back the result, which gets imported back into the system. This is just here to power, much like these guys don't actually have power. Well, that's a problem. How did I miss that? I don't know, I'll figure it out. Over here I have Crystal Growth Chamber, which has all its own things. Molecular Assembler. And the whole crafting, storage, and processor stuff. This is our security terminal. Not really useful. It's just kind of there. But yeah, our reactor is over here. It is very well set up. We don't have to do anything with this thing. It auto runs itself, and as you can see, I've got 2 plutonium ingots. That's it. This thing barely goes through fuel. I'll kick on here in a moment. Is there anything else I have done? Nothing in there. I do have something in the world room. So I made it. I went there. I didn't really do anything there. This is the portal to the last millennium. I don't have any plans to use this dimension because, as you can see, there's nothing here. It's just a giant void world. Herself. He is the last villager. This is void, so you will fall. Be careful. You can talk to him. He has a non-existent trade. I don't know what it's all about. He has a cauldron full of water and a lamppost. That is it. That is the entire dimension. I don't know how big it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know why it's a thing. I just know it's a thing. So, let's just head back here. I just kind of put it there. Not that I ever actually plan to use it. But, let's get caught up on what we're actually doing today. I want to get this little auto system set up. And, for whatever reason, when I'm in this screen mode, I don't have my hotbar here. Or I don't have the search bar here. I don't know why. It works perfectly fine as long as I'm not in full screen. But I record in full screen. I need a pulverizer. I need a sag mill. And let's go ahead and do an alloy smelter. So we're going to need the 3 of these. We're going to get some things done. Oh, I've also sorted through our inventory a little bit. So these guys are full of items that we're really not using. Like if I go in here, the builder is just kind of there. I'm not really using it. These acacia saplings are in there. I'm not really using them. They're just kind of there. Basal's rod. Just junk. I could probably just throw them away, but I don't really care. I might have a use for them at some point for some stupid weird reason. So let's go ahead and keep them, and we'll figure that out later. So let's see if we have the stuff to make this. We have that. We have 2 machine chassis, because we're going to need 1 for the alloy smelter. I am out of pistons. I seem to go through pistons a lot, so I tend to make a couple of them at a time. Let's make a couple of furnace. Do I have any? No. Okay. Let's make ourselves a couple of furnace. And a cauldron. And for the pulverizer, now we get into some fun stuff. Let's make a couple of copper gears. A redstone reception coil. And I want a basic machine frame. Tin gear. And that should be it. Machine frame. Pulverizer. There we go. We got our stuff. Let's go ahead and get some power cables and some item cables, and that'll be just about it. So there is another item I do want to try to make before we head off to the moon, and that's a tesseract, but I know that takes a whole bunch of items to make. So maybe, just maybe, if we have enough time. Go ahead and hop down here. We're going to put this stuff down here, and then we can try to hop it and like automatically put it into the system. I just realized how long our video already is. Oh well, we'll figure something out. So let's go ahead and let's put it right here. Pulverizer, alloy smelter, and sag mill. I need Go ahead and put you on top of actually just like got the wrench out. Let's swap these guys around. Because the pulverizer is going to just dump into the sag mill or into the into the alloy smelter. You are going to accept there. And push and pull from there. Okay. So you've got that. You are going to pull, push. And you are going to do that. So that should have most of that stuff set up. Let's go ahead and get energy run to them. Items. And the other item I need is our ender chests, which I believe we made, or did we make ender tanks? Oh, also I put all this stuff in an ME chest. We made ender tanks. Let me make a couple ender chests real quick. Okay, so I've got an ender chest. We can do the rest of it later. So, since I have this, I can grab me some blocks to stand on, and now I can work on setting this stuff up. So you are going to extract on that. We are going to be inserting and extracting on you. Insert on green, extract on, yeah, we'll go with blue. You are an insert on green, and you are extract on blue. So the way we're going to do it is most of this stuff actually needs to get pumped into here. But what we'll end up doing is grab a chest. Do I have a decent chest in here? I have an iron chest in here somewhere. I have 4 gold chests, but I don't really need one that big. Let's go ahead and stick an iron chest down here. I could probably just use one of the other chests. Then a... Got so much going on over here. We'll go ahead and... Yeah, sure. Let's go ahead and put it right there. Because what I will do is do that, insert on blue. We're going to set this up that this has first priority. This has next priority. So everything has to go into those. We're setting this up for once we have Silk Touch. So things aren't going to look quite right yet. I should have an import bus right here to get us some cable and some ME conduits. And I remember right. Yeah, 7 of 32 channels. This is actually some dense ME conduits that I put right there, just for the purpose of in case I actually need them. We can do that, and do that. Now, with the exception of filtering, this whole system is automatically set up. That took no time at all. Nice and simple. Now, let's head back to the moon. Because, like I said, we have some stuff we need to do there. We have mobs to kill, we have dungeons to go raid, and we have a blueprint that we still... Well, we have 2 blueprints that we still need to collect. Let's take these ones. Probably more than we'll actually need. But let's go ahead and take those with us. We have our elite gas tank. So let's take that. Let's take you. Let's get you placed so you can start fueling up. You have no power. My God, those doors are loud. Let's turn on the power. I turn the power off every once in a while because some of these machines just absolutely drain their power like nothing. So these guys are all filling up. That should be filling up, and that should start fueling our rocket. So I will see you guys on the moon. So I have found that one of the best... I forgot. I need to have my throwing knives. I have found that one of the best ways to be collecting all this meteoric iron is in fact to just AFK on the moon for like an hour or something. And then go explore, because there will be a whole bunch of it sitting around. How are you not dead? How much health do you have? 30 health on a zombie. So yeah, I can get tons of these meteors by just AFKing for a little bit and then exploring. So we might use that strategy on the other planets now that we know how to get them. But as you can see, we're heading off to a dungeon that I discovered as I was running around trying to find all the meteors. I just marked it and said, you know what, we'll come back to this. And I'm hoping that it has another, I don't know why I'm trying to fly to it. Speed mode! I'm hoping that it has a boss room, because one of the dungeons we did go to did not actually have a boss chamber, which was kind of disappointing. This is so fast. This is insanely fast. I did bring better food, so we're not just drinking melon juice. I see you over there, zombie. So we do have to kill a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go ahead and kill some of them while we're still out here. I think we need 2 more zombies and 4 more spiders. Look, 2 zombies. Okay, well that's it for the zombies, I believe. Under exploring the universe, this one, killing space mobs. Yeah, there we go. 5 zombies, 5 spiders, 5 skeletons, 5 creepers. Creepers are the painful one. I know they actually hurt like a lot when they blow up. Okay, that's 2. Gotta be more. Hi. I see your head popping up over there. Oh, that didn't kill you. That did. So that's 3. We got a couple more to go. As you can see, most mobs don't stand much of a chance against us right now. Let's go ahead and shut off some of our various modes. Conserve some battery. Let's go ahead and hop on down here. Looks like we got a spider room right at the start. Oh, I thought that was something already spawned. Okay. Now I can break the spawners. Let's go ahead and grab all this stuff. What do I have on? Oh, I have the cooling system on. I have not actually been in this dungeon yet, and I can already see that, yes, there is a boss room. And if you didn't notice, I have upgraded my weapon. I gave it sharpness and beheading. Go ahead and turn that on. Pop! Okay, let's just blow up everything in there. Hi! These guys don't stand much of a chance against us anymore. Well, that's not fair. Oops, I hit the wall. Okay, spiders aren't as much of an issue. Okay, so we're getting spawners, we're getting random loot. We are going away from the boss room. What? Oh, this is going to be one of the long ones. Great. Oh, hi. You are not allowed to kill me. As I said, I do have a better food. I have some strawberry ice cream. So I have been toying around with various foods. Just seeing what kind of stuff we can make to use up the stuff we have. This night vision is definitely a major savior. Yeah, I dealt with one of you guys last season. Not doing that one again. Go ahead and turn that off. We're trying to heal here. It's slow, but we can do it. I do know that, or I do remember that there is a thing on here about torches that, for whatever reason, the Tinker's Construct torches don't actually go out. And I used that to my advantage last season. I'm not too worried about it. Wait, leave me alone. I'm not too worried about it. As you can see. Ooh. Got another creeper room. Boom. Stay there. Actually, don't think he can see me because he's stuck in there. Oh, that's amazing. So other random things I have added are I now have a knapsack for even more storage that I don't really need. Those are the only things I actually need on me. So yeah, I have lots of storage. I have lots of storage space on me. Ow. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, I have a yellow heart down there. I made one of the yellow heart canisters. Thank you. I think we've completed all. Wait, where'd you come from? Did I miss a spawner? I don't think I missed a spawner. It might have spawned behind me. I know I haven't been doing the greatest about making it non-spawnable. Ow. You guys hurt. Not really. Though I am a little disappointed that there are practically no chest rooms. Wait. I am much better at this than I was the last season. Hi. Although, I do keep getting thrown into walls and ceiling blocks. So that's a thing. This should take us to the boss fight. I can cheese this if I want to. Do I really want to? Nah, we should be able to just tank him. Because we have fire resistance. And we do a lot of damage. This guy's not very good. He has a good amount of health. Oh my god, he's so noisy. One more hit. There we go. Yeah, go ahead and die, buddy. Okay, so we got our dungeon key. Go ahead and come over here. We can get our loot. Now, I have done a bit of playing on did a bit of playing in a free play world of this. And, oh, look, a tier 4 rocket. And we'll go ahead and just take everything else. What is this? Style. One of my favorites. Another miniature yellow heart and another epic shaded grab bag, which I don't think we're ever going to use. That tier 4 rocket blueprint is something that we will want for later on. But let's go ahead and get out of here. I think that should finish. Oh, I need 4 more evolved skeletons. But that finishes a whole bunch of quests here. Reach Deimos, Phobos, and Mars. But that also unlocks a whole bunch of other stuff. So let's go ahead and kill some skeletons, and we can head back to Earth. I will have to come back here. I will search for dungeons in my own free time to try to get that buggy blueprint, because that's the only one we're missing, is the buggy schematic. And of course, it only appears in a moon. In a moon dungeon. So, yeah, like I said, let me go ahead and get outside, kill a couple of skeletons, and then we'll head back to Earth. Look at that. We've got 31 levels from one dungeon. I will keep an eye or keep note of where these dungeons are, because if I remember right, they are the same locations on every single planet. which will make finding them quite a bit easier. I'm not worried about getting back to the lander over there. We can just launch from anywhere. It's just more of getting out of the dungeon. That long trek. Oh, hello. Okay, so with that, we have done a few things today. If I go ahead and I make sure I have some inventory space, let's go ahead and chuck that whole row of stuff into there. We can collect our rewards. 5 quests done. Pick one reward. I don't care about the cans of food. Medium oxygen tank I can craft. Besides, I can make the big ones. Reward bag, we'll go ahead and take that. From the moon dungeon, we get a quarter of a heart, useless, and some arrows, also kind of useless. Tier 4 rocket schematic gives us a quarter of a heart. Tier 4 rocket schematic, unlock it in the crafting screen. You will be unable to craft this tier rocket until you have been to the asteroid. So, take the tier 2. Yeah, let's claim that one. Obtain a tier 2 rocket schematic and then place the schematic into the NASA workbench to unlock the tier 2 rocket crafting session. I have already crafted the rocket too. So that one gives us some heavy duty plates and another rocket launch pad. Good to have backups. So that's going to be everything for today. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. Looks like I have a visitor at the front door. I am going to work on a few things off camera. I might go back to the moon and hunt for another dungeon. I do not know. Let's open this before we go. 1,000 feathers. I think I got that one early on in the season. Just what I need. Let's go ahead and put our tier 1 rocket back up here. Nice storage. The feathers. I can make compressed feathers. Let's toss our schematics in here. Unlock schematic for the tier 4 rocket. So the tier 4 and the tier 2 look about the same. I think they are mostly the same, but like I think these are changed to tier 2 boosters. Something like that. So, yeah. Once again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I will see you guys next time. Let's go ahead and put our backup launch pad in there. I need a way to reduce the volume of those doors.